Yo, bro. Yo, bro, I was so mad. I was so mad today, bro. I almost started crying, bro. Like this team is dejecting me, bro. Like it draining my energy, bro. Like Tibbs is dog shit, bro. Like he's really dog water. Burks, yo, this team is trash, bro. Trash, bro. And then Randall, yo, bro, the dude dribbles 15 seconds off the shot clock to do nothing. He passes RJ the ball for RJ to take a contested three. He misses the shot. Garland comes down and hits a sidestep three, bro. Then he comes back down and he completely airballs the game. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm so done with Randall and Tibbs, bro. Like, I'm over it, bro. This team is trash, bro. The offense is trash, bro. Let's start there. When you why let's start right there. The offense is trash. I don't like Tibbs substitutions. I don't like the way the starting five plays with Kemba Walker. I told you last time we spoke, I don't need to see Kemba Walker no more. It's horrible, bro. 6 for 17 with 4 turnovers. What is going 10 missed free throws?
Yeah,
10?
that's inexcusable. The free throws is ridiculous.
What?
Yeah.
You get what? And then the worst part is RJ hits 2 clutch free throws. Your word too, when RJ went to the line, bro, I thought of you, Ebro. When he went to the line, I thought you was the first person I thought of. I said, yo, I swear to God, RJ, you better make both of these free throws. Because that's the first thing Ebro going to talk to me about if I bring up RJ today. He makes the first 2. Boom. I'm like, I bet. Cool. We still in the game. Then shit went to hell, bro. It went to hell, bro. That was
Yep.
disgusting.
Yeah, one
Bro.
one thing that's got to be said too. That quickly 3-point, man. That he just came down, just threw the 3-point. We had 13 seconds in the shot clock, and he just launches a 3-point shot. Like it was just like I just don't get what. Like the whole team don't have no sense of urgency, but at the same time, like you can blame the young guys, right? But Tom Thibodeau was standing up the entire game. So I mean, what my thing is, what is the game plan? Because Tom Thibodeau has these guys, playing a certain way, man. So I mean, being prepared and things of that nature. So Emmanuel quickly should not have it in his head that he just needs to green light 3-point shot, just throw it up too. So
Yo,
all around, we just not prepared every single night the way that we should be.
bro. I'm over it, bro. Like I don't know what to say no more, bro. Like what are we watching? When I don't know. It's when I watch the Knicks. I'm gonna ask you a question, Dog. When you
Yeah.
watch the Knicks, what is the direction of their offense? Like what do we do on offense?
See, that's always like the big argument. What are we doing? But it's like, what would I do? What would you do? We will come up with something. That's what I'm trying to say. We will come up with something, however you want to play and however I want to play. Regardless of fact, me and you will come up with a strategy. I feel like we have absolutely no strategy, and the way that we want to do things. I just think that Tom Thibodeau puts guys out on the ledge and just like, yo, get out there and play defense. Like that's the only thing that he seems to really care about is just the defense. The offense is like we just don't know what we're doing. And a lot of things too. Like a lot of fans, they keep complaining about the defense. Like, yo, the defense, defense, defense. Yo, they need to play better defense. Yo, everybody keeps asking for defense, but the problem is the offense, man. We have no. I can't even think about it, man. We're not organized. We have no type of creativity out there. We're not taking advantage of our skills. What we do well. I just don't know what we're doing out there. It's becoming a pain to watch now. I'm becoming a stand-up comedian because I'm doing this halftime show. I'm watching bullshit, so now I gotta come up with material on the side to talk about something other than the bullshit that I'm watching.
The, do you have the stats in front of you? I,
Yes,
I really would like to see the box score. Can you please put the box scores on the screen, bro?
yeah,
This is so Tibbs said that Cam Reddish needs to fight to get in this rotation. Dog, did you see any wing today outside of RJ and Grimes? And quickly. I'm gonna say quickly because obviously we play him like a shooting guard. But did you see any wing today outside of RJ and Grimes mainly that you felt like Reddish didn't need to play today?
I'm looking at Cleveland, and if there's a team that we need to play like that we can actually see what he can do, it would be this game. When you want to talk about City Osman, they got Isaac Okoro. There's an opportunity to play those different guys. Dean Wade, you know, uh, it's not like RJ's in the post. Or not RJ, Randall's not like Randall's sitting in the post. He's out on the perimeter. So if you're expecting these guys to score out on the perimeter, then why don't you have Cam out there?
I, yeah, I
It's
don't.
not like you're saying, okay, listen, we need to match the big man for Cleveland. Well, we weren't playing that way.
I don't know, bro. I'm just trying to figure out.
So, like, what's the answers?
I'm just trying to figure out like what is he trying to do? Like I don't know what Tibbs is trying to do. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish on offense. I don't know what he's trying to accomplish on defense. Defense, I kind of know he just want to funnel everybody to the bigs, but it's not fun to watch, bro. Like I'm not I'm not having fun watching the Knicks right now. I don't have fun watching their offense at all. Like it's boring, and I don't know. Tibbs need to wake up, man. I don't know, man.
So, what do you think that we can do to stop the bleeding? Because there is an answer. There's an answer to this equation, but what can we do? What can we do with this current roster that we can stop this bleeding, man? What can we do?
I'm out of answers, bro. I'm out of answers for Tibbs because Tibbs is the coach, so he like it's to the that like I can literally properly guess like what Tibbs is going to do on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, before today's game, I literally said to myself, and I said on Twitter, I said, "Yo, Cam Reddish gonna get DMP today, like clockwork. He gets DMP today," and I just don't understand. I don't understand the direction of the team, man. It's really it just sucks, bro. It sucks.
Yeah, it's like spoiler alert. Hey, Cam Reddish is not going to play. Like we all knew that. The writing on the wall was already for that, man. Just I'm gonna take a look at the team stats real quick just to see what's going on here. Rebounding wise, we got out rebounded a little bit. Assist wise, of course, they always beat us in assists. We actually had 11 steals to their 7. Blocks were about even. Turnovers, we had 11 turnovers. We shot 41% from the field, which isn't so bad. 3-point percentage 31 is less than we normally do. And then we shot 52% from the free throw line, bro. You know what I'm saying? Points in the paint was even with them. They actually killed us in the second chance points in the second half. And actually fast break points was even. So all signs point to that we should have won this game.
And the free throw excuse is crazy because Cleveland missed 8 free throws and we missed 10. So I don't even want to hear the free throw excuse.
Right.
So like and I'm with OG, man. What do you bring Cam Reddish in for? What is he supposed to learn from this playbook that takes 2 weeks long for him to learn? I don't standing in the corner and watching Julius Randle go ISO is that's easy. I can learn that, bro. I can learn that within like an hour. I don't see why Cam can't play. How many points Burks had today?
I don't even think he scored. He had 0. He was 0 for 4 tonight. He just had a bad game. He wasn't contributing either.
A bad year. He's been bad all season.
Well, he's been hit and miss though. Alec Burks been hit and miss. But I mean, he is who he is though. He's not like a guy that we can like really count on to do, because he shouldn't be that guy. He shouldn't be a guy that we count on. A lot of times Alec Burks is our third option. A lot of times, which is nuts in itself.
And it's crazy because, the game and people keep talking about Emmanuel Quickly. I know you brought up the Quickly 3-pointer when we had 14 seconds left on the shot clock. We was down 91-94, but let's not act like we didn't have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, we should have won.
Let's not act like we didn't. I don't agree with the fact that Quickly shot was the reason why we couldn't win this game. I solely blame Tibbs for those last 2 possessions. Those 2 possessions was ridiculous. And it's crazy because I knew Randle is going to miss both shots. Literally.
Yeah.
Literally, he's not a closer. When you can't grow into the closer role, Ebro. That's not how basketball works. You either got it or you don't. Stop, Tibbs. Try somebody else. I'd try Grimes. Anybody but him. I don't get it, bro. I do.
Yeah, I don't get it either, man. You know, the whole what do you call if you got it or you don't, that's been my mantra, man. You know, he just don't have it. Here's the thing too. We need a closer, right? So it would be nice to play Cam. Cam is the closest thing that we have to a closer, and he just got here. You know what I'm saying? You know, shout out to RJ. RJ has only one move or whatever. You know, he's really trying to figure that out. So I mean, you know, we can't really go to him. You know, but we could go to him if Tom Thibodeau ran sets. You know, the idea of like there was one play at the end where right you explained it where it was Julius Randle and he got the ball no excuse me somebody gave him the ball. Well, anyway, Julius Randle ended up dribbling into a double team twice, and then he kicks it to RJ for that last shot. I mean, what was the play?
That was stupid.
What was the play though? You know, that's what drives me crazy. Because I mean, if your idea of getting a shot was Julius Randle sitting on an island, send him a pick, yo. Send him a pick. It's so easy. Send him a pick coming left because he wants to go right to do the in and out crossover, right? So then have somebody come up and set a pick for him to get him a little closer to the basket. If that's what you want to do, you can't just have him out there as a 6'8", 240 something, 50, 60-pound guy out there acting like he's Allen Iverson. Then you cannot do that. It's just like it's just not a good basketball decision. But if you're gonna have him do that, at least send him a pick, bro. You know. I just don't get it. And if the play is to give RJ the shot, then give RJ a pick. There should be a pick there somewhere. Somebody should be coming over to give somebody a pick.
He's not creative, bro. He's not creative at all. And I don't know what to do, bro. I don't know what to do. This Kemba Walker thing, I don't need to see Kemba play like anymore in a Knicks uniform. Yeah. He doesn't need to play. Him and Fournier on the court together is horrible. It's horrible. And the Alec Burke thing at point guard, like, Leon Rose don't make a move at the trade deadline, Diehard. Like, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna say about it. I don't know what I'm gonna say about it. Grimes played very well though, OG. You're correct. Grimes played very well today. That's who was the standout today. So let's talk about the positive stuff because we talked about the negative stuff. Grimes played well. Oh, what are you seeing, Grimes? Grimes remind me of like a young Danny Green, a solid piece. He's a great piece.
He's a good player too, man. But I mean, he's just shooting threes at the moment. He had 12 points. All those points were basically in the second half. In the first half, he played 9 minutes and didn't contribute at all. He was blank straight across the board. So the problem with Grimes, you just got to find consistency. But he's a rookie. So for me to chastise him for that, it's just not valid because he's a rookie. So him being able to give us 12 points in the second half to actually, and also too, one thing about Grimes, if you notice in one of the huddles, they had no energy. I talked about it on the halftime show. They had no energy in that huddle, right? And Grimes put his hands up for everybody to do like a pound, and everybody was getting up already. And Grimes was like, yo, come back, what the fuck, And then everybody came back to do the the team pound thing, but everybody just got up. Grimes, the rookie coming in, is the leader. Is the leader in this situation. So that tells you it right there. It tells you all you need to know right there how the Knicks are so bad, man.
And like I'm looking at stats, and I'm like, I love Grimes. Quickly went 1 for 10 today, 1 for 6 from 3, 6 assists. Let me tell you something, Diehard. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. You know why? He could go 1 for 1,000. I'd rather see him go 1 for 1,000,000 than watch Burks and Evan Fournier play basketball on my team. I really do. I'd rather see my kids fail and try to develop their games then watch these meaningless vets put up meaningless stats. It is stupid. We're not contending for a chip. Why must I watch Taj Gibson, bro? Why? It's maddening. What the fuck is going on? Yo, my birthday is tomorrow, and I gotta watch Taj Gibson play. Why? You tell me why Taj Gibson gotta play, dog. Give me a great reason why Taj gotta play. Why? I turn 32 tomorrow, and I gotta watch Taj Gibson play over my lottery pick, my 8th overall pick. For what reason? Why doesn't Cam Reddish play? You traded a first round pick for him. Quickly can't play more than Taj? Taj is old. He's old. They're not winning a chip.
I don't know, man.
What's wrong with Tibbs?
I don't know. Is we need to have like a franchise meeting. Everybody needs to get together. They need to lock the door and then just let everybody just air it out. You know, people need to hear what the hell everyone has to say. We got to hear everybody's input. You know, I need a report from the coaches because it's Tom Thibodeau, right? But we got like a very large coaching staff. I want to know what's going on. You know, what are they seeing? What kind of meetings are they having? You know, what is the conversation between upper management and the coaching staff? What are they seeing? Because, you know, here's the thing. The solution is the trade. Okay, Kemba Walker should be gone. I agree. You know, you know, if you could find a spot for Burks, I agree. Nerlens Noel needs to get out of here too. There's a bunch of guys that need to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But the key of all of this is once you make this trade, Tom Thibodeau's still here. Tom Thibodeau's the guy that's not playing Cam Reddish. So if we make these trades to get these guys out of here, Tom Thibodeau's still going to be like, nah, I'm just going to play my guys. He still might just play like a 7-8 man rotation with just the guys that were here before the trades.
Yo, fucking with Tibbs, my hairline gonna start receding, yo. No funny shit before the summer, bro. I'm telling you, messing with that guy, man. Why can't Quickly start at point guard? like little stuff like that, bro. Is oh my god.
Yeah, Greg Castillo is like a stand-up comedian or something, man. You gotta be. If you're not a stand-up comedian, Greg, you should be. He said that you're gonna be 33 saying the same thing, man. I hope not.
Yo, and then you see Jericho Sims not play, coach's decision. Cam Reddish not play, coach's decision. Miles McBride not play, coach's decision. I don't need to see Taj play get minutes on my team, bro. I don't need to see Evan Fournier. I don't need to see him play, bro. I don't need to see Kemba Walker play, bro. With all due respect, bro. Burks had 0 points, bro. Nerlens had 2 points, bro. That two, he averages 4 points on the seat. Yo, dog, I gotta go get some water because I need to calm down. I'm going to get some water, bro.
I get it, man. Yeah, don't have a heart attack, man. Well, actually, if you have a heart attack, you're actually in the best place for it. So I mean, I get it, man. So you know, I'm gonna talk a little basketball here, man. I mean, I get what State is saying, man, because Taj Gibson and Nerlens Noel, they're not contributing in such a way that we need to keep them out there. So my thing is like just play Jericho Sims. You know, if you need the guidance, you got these guys on the bench. You know, so play these guys. Play Jericho Sims. He's gonna be able to stay out there and give you the effort and minutes that you need. If you're talking about mistakes, it's not like the guys that are out there are helping us win. You know what I'm saying? Me and State was arguing about this last year, but we were actually winning. You know, this year it's not the case. So now this is a valid conversation to have here. These guys do not deserve to be out there because we're not getting the same output that we were getting last year. Now here's another thing too. Trades. Let's say if Tom Thibodeau was involved in this, right? I'm waiting till State comes back. So State, you still here?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
So I'm gonna throw something here to aggravate you, right? So you talk about trades, right? There's somebody out there that Tom Thibodeau loves. That was a big part of what we did last year, and there might be rumblings that we need to go back to what we did last year. So we might actually trade for freaking Bullock. Could you imagine that?
What? Why?
Think about what I'm saying, though. We do need a trade, and we do need a mix up with the front court and stuff like that. So Tom Thibodeau might ask for Reggie Bullock. Now, what if that's something that happens there? To
Yo,
bring somebody in here to help him do what we did last year.
yo,
You know,
yo,
let's say like trading Burks for Bullock or something like that, just to get Bullock back, because that was the key. Could you imagine that?
yo, Diehard Dad want to make me cry out of frustration.
Yeah, I can't cry anymore. I done been through so much in this life that I don't have tear ducts anymore. You know what I'm saying? But that is that. Look, you guys, I can see the tears and the fears coming out of everybody here. You know what I'm saying? You're laughing at me thing, but could you imagine that's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of that. I'm afraid of the front office giving Tibbs what he wants. You know?
We gotta go, bro. This fucking guy, bro. I'm sick. Yo, I'm so sick of this coach, bro. I'm so done with him, bro. You traded a first for Reddish, bro. I don't need to see fucking Burks, bro. That shit is stupid. What is the direction, bro? What is the Cavs committed 18 turnovers. In the fourth quarter, the Knicks missed 0 free throws. The Cavs missed 5 free throws.
Yeah, here's the thing too, man. What wasn't Walker benched because Tom Thibodeau said that he wasn't good enough to play? So why is he starting?
A liar. He's a liar, bro. He's a stone cold liar, bro. I told you he's a liar. He's a liar.
Yeah, when you were saying it before, it kind of hurt me because he's an older man. It's just you got to respect your elders. But you're absolutely right. Tom Thibodeau is a bold-faced liar, man.
So
He benched Kemba Walker, man, and he started Burks. It was semi working because there was something else needed to work out for it to work the way it needs to. Like RJ needed to get the ball to run the offense. So we actually do have RJ running offense now, which is great. So why isn't Burke in the game? Because you're not using Walker to run offense. So why the fuck is Walker in the game? So Burke should be out there to be the receiver and off of what RJ creates, right? Shouldn't Burks be there, especially for defensive purposes? That was the whole purpose of taking Kemba out of the equation, right? So why is Kemba Walker back in there with RJ running the offense? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense.
MSG politics can be at fault here because I believe that Tibbs pushed for Evan Fournier, and Evan Fournier is probably his guy. But at the same time, it's like Tibbs also pushed for Reggie Bullock. But then it's like Tibbs didn't push for Kemba Walker. And then it's like you hear Mark Berman coming out with these interviews and saying that, it's too many cooks in the kitchen. And, you seen past articles about last year. I remember reading an article where it said Tibbs called Brock Aller, Sam Hinkie, and Tibbs wanted to move RJ and Mitch for veteran pieces. Like, I don't know what to do. I miss Derrick Rose, OG, but I don't kind of miss Derrick Rose. I don't miss Derrick Rose right now because this team has the talent to look better, way better than what they're showing right now under Thibodeau. And we don't need Derrick Rose for that.
That's the key, man. Yeah.
We don't need him for that. So it's like, let Tibbs keep being a bozo, man. You don't want to fucking play Cam Reddish today because you think Evan Fournier is gonna give 27 million, 7 points between Evan Fournier and Alec Burks, man. Fuck, man.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to Leon. The actual GM is still Scott Perry too. So, Scott Perry, I think he was a hand in the whole Lando thing to get early on when Fournier was there too. So that might be his guy too. He might not have, Tom Thibodeau might not have had a say in that, So I don't know. It's just so many questions, but things are going so bad for us that we can't even make like I said, we've been saying this too. It got us looking crazy because if we make a take, like the next game, the take is invalid, Yes. So, they got us looking crazy and people are quoting us. Oh, State, you said this, State, you said that, but say, listen, man, get the energy off of me. The energy now needs to focus on what's on the court, Tom Thibodeau, and what's happening. The energy needs to go where it needs to go. Not nitpicking between me and you. With the rest of the Knicks community. It's crazy.
No, to be honest, I don't even get nitpicked at no more. You don't see people nitpicking at me right now. You know why? Because I look right. I look right. That's why people don't nitpick with you. Haven't seen nobody nitpick with me in 2 weeks.
No,
Let's
they've
be
been bothering you. I think you've been ignoring them. Like
no.
every time you look around, especially in that one chat that we're in together,
Mhm.
the guys are always posting your quotes. Look at state, look at state, look at state.
Yeah,
You know?
but it's like look at State, but like State looks right.
Yeah.
Randall looks like a championship 3 option. Tibbs looks like a liar. Evan
Yeah.
Fournier looks trash. Burks looks doodle. Nerlens Noel averages 4 points this year, bro.
Yeah.
I've never felt so. I never felt disconnected with a coach the way I feel with Tibbs right now. I feel so disconnected with this coach, bro, because I don't know what he want. I don't know what he wants to do. I don't know what he wants to do. Yeah. I appreciate you, David C. I appreciate you, but Eru is better than me, man. I'm just emotional, man. Eru is way better than me, man. But I don't know what Tibbs want to do. You want to pinch post? You want to pinch post ISO with Randall? You want to? What do you want to do? You want to put RJ in a post? What do you want to do? You want to run pick and roll with RJ? Do you want to run a 2-man game with Evan? I don't understand the staple with this team. And then I think the most egregious thing that's going on right now is
Egregious.
Jericho Sims can't play. I think that's really bothering me right now.
I don't know, man. Like like I said, he just Tom Thibodeau makes us all look like assholes. You know, because it's like, what are we running? Like, I have no clue. That last second shot was just like that was to me, that was just like the icing on the cake there. That was like the candle. You just lit the candle on the dynamite and said, that's it right there. You know. And then we just finished playing a really great game against the Clippers. The Clippers were outmanned, in this, that, and the other, but we took care of business with the Clippers, but then we come into a game like this, and then it's just like back to the thing. We are what our record says we are. We just a mediocre team, man.
I think from now on, I'm gonna stop taking stock in Nick wins when they beat teams that's depleted. I think I'm gonna stop doing it. I think that might be a new rule I'm gonna set for myself, because the Clippers had no Kawhi, no Paul George, and we were struggling with them. We didn't struggle with teams who didn't won 8 games like the Magic. So I can't really, I don't know what I don't know what Nick team is showing up from night to night.
Yo, you're right, man. That's a big take right there. I think we should stop putting stock in the wins. Because after every win, you can see Twitter or like the Spaces. A lot of guys are on Spaces now, and you can hear them on Spaces. It's like annoying. When we lose, all they want to talk about is defense. When we win, all they want to do is jerk off RJ Barrett the whole podcast. It's tiring. It's very tiring. We're just not a good basketball team.
We're not, even in wins. Sometimes, I love RJ Barrett, but sometimes I don't even want to fucking talk about him after some wins, because some of the wins he looked ugly too. Today he looked cool, okay, but he let Isaac Okoro beat him baseline like 4 times. I watched that with my own eyes, so he can get his shit together too. But at the same time, it's like, let's be real. This team is dog water. We need to get better. We need a trade or something. Taj should have a clipboard, man. That's crazy how he's playing, bro. He legit the clipboard, bro.
I think that's next for him. He should definitely be looking to coach now. But I agree with you. We're not. We need a trade. We need not just a trade. We need a couple trades to get some guys off this roster. We need like a hard reset. We need a hard lateral reset to get some of these guys out and get some other guys in, and maybe elevate some other guys that were not playing, like some of these rookies, like you said, Jericho Sims, stuff like that. Luka Samanic needs to come up. We have a need for him. So he needs to come up. Nerlens Noel should not be playing if we have Luka Samanic in the G League, scoring 30 and getting 15 rebounds and all kind of shit in the G League when we need him. We need that talent on the roster.
Yeah, man. Knicks will never find a diamond in the rough. Like, they will never find a gem, because this coach will never play a gem. He gonna say dumb shit like, and excuse my language, but he gonna say dumb shit like, "Oh, Cam Reddish gotta earn his playing time." Earn what? Over who? This ain't no
Yeah.
DeMar DeRozan and this ain't no Ginobili, Tony Parker, and Bruce Bowen and you get what I'm saying? Like this ain't no PJ Tucker type of vets and all. This Evan fucking Fournier and Alec Burks.
Yeah. It's not like we're talking about Jermaine O'Neal is sitting behind the bench behind Rasheed Wallace and all those guys that they had. This is not that team, so it's just ridiculous to have that mentality, for the team. It's ridiculous. Well, I know one thing, man. You said my pops said bring in Coach Pops, but somebody needs to make a stand. Somebody in the organization needs to make a stand. Because Leon Rose is at the top. Scott Perry's still a GM. Somebody needs to make a stand and make Tom Thibodeau's job. Just do his job for him. He keeps playing certain guys. The team needs to grab these guys and get them off the team. Get them off the team and force Tom Thibodeau to play the guys that we got here for him.
Tibbs would not sign off on that. I think he would resign.
God bless him.
Yeah, I think he would resign.
Would you shed tears? Would you shed tears if Tom Thibodeau was fired?
My dad would. 'Cause I want him gone. I want him gone. I want him gone.
But that's tears of joy, right?
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, but I don't think anybody would be upset if Tom Thibodeau was on fired. I don't think anybody would be.
Nope. And listen, I don't know what this team gonna do, man. I don't know what this team gonna do. People talking about, oh, let's get. And look, I watched Cam Reddish on that bench tonight. He ain't feeling that. I can see it in his face. Like, yo, he wants to play. What does he have to do to play?
I don't know, but somebody like him coming from the outside, like I want to bring up the Knuckleheads podcast. The Knuckleheads with Quentin Richardson and the other dude, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
They always have guys on there, and then Quentin Richardson specifically when he was talking about his time with the Knicks, he said that that it was just a vibe. You see what's happening with the Knicks, and it was just a vibe that we're not winning, bro. We're not ever going to win with the roster that we have and the culture. We're never going to win. And they made a comment. They was talking about Al Harrington. Well, Al Harrington came to the Knicks. He wanted to be a Knicks since he was a kid. He's from New Jersey, so it was his dream to be on the Knicks. So when Al Harrington got here, he was like, "Come on, man, we gotta." He was all hyped to be here. But Quentin Richardson said that he told him like, "Yo, man, it's not happening. I know you wanted to be on this team and all that, but this is not it. It's not happening." So I'm thinking that's what Cam Reddish sees. As soon as you see the guys and the way they react to certain things, you just know they're just complete trash. You just know it. So, the way that he looked, I think that explained that thing, that he just sees the vibe. He just came off Atlanta. Atlanta's still trying to make the playoffs, So he left a situation where the guys are hungry, still trying to make the playoffs, to a team that's like completely dizzy out there. Punch-drunk team.
And, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. And what's really whack though is because people have opinions about this team right now, and then another fan will call you a bad fan because you're pissed off at the product that you're watching, and you're just giving it an honest opinion about how you feel. Yeah. Like that be the worst part about it. Like I've had dudes defend Tibbs from me, talking about old Tibbs led us the way he led us last season. What don't they get when I say Diehard? I don't give a shit about last season. What language do I have to tell them that in, bro?
Oh man, you're crazy, man. What part of you don't give a shit don't they understand, man? I don't know. I get it, man. I'm in the same boat. I'm in the same boat.
I don't know what we're gonna do, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're gonna do, bro. I'm happy that Grimes is getting minutes though. Finally, he's probably getting forced by Leon Rose to play Grimes. So,
yeah. So we got some rules, man. I agree with you. Wins and losses. Wins, we shouldn't get so hyped up. Oh wow, we won this, that, and the other. Another thing too, like you said, certain players, like there's a lot of like cults out there. We got the RJ cult, we got the Mitchell Robinson cult. There's even the grime cult and stuff. We need to get off those cults and stuff. Play this guy, play that guy, play that guy. Outside of that, I know you got your favorite play, but you have to see what's happening out there. You have to see what's going on out in the court. We cannot draw lines in the sand about certain guys because that's not the answer. Having RJ being the lead guy, he is the lead guy now. We still got the same shit going on. RJ Barrett, we don't want Randall to have the ball in certain spots. And some games, some quarters, he's doing good. Other quarters, he goes back to normal. But Tom, the common denominator is Tom Thibodeau was still there, co-signing this shit. So us arguing about little things like that is not gonna happen. We need the front office to take us out of our misery. Take Tom Thibodeau out of his misery.
Yo, they have to. I want to see something, man. February 10th is going to tell me a lot. Like February 3rd to February 10th, February 2nd, Randall can be traded. I want to see what this next team is going to do because, yeah, this team can say that they're together all they want, Diehard. They can say that all they want. This team don't look like a together team on the court.
Yeah.
Professionals missing half of their free throws. I don't even want. Once again, I don't even want to hear about Cleveland. Cleveland when it comes to free throws because they missed 8, so we can't even use the free throw excuse. We just got pulled. We got out executed. It was times during the game. The man Randall left Dean Wade open. RJ let Isaac Okoro beat him baseline about 4 times. Nerlens Noel is just
waste. This year is a complete waste.
Evan Fournier, he's just god awful. I'm Grimes, he's doing his best. I love Grimes' play today. He looks like a lead out there. Quickly, I could get on quickly, but at the end of the day, like I said to you before, Diehard quickly could go 1 for $1 million. I don't give a shit. I'd rather see him go that than watch Burks give me 0 points.
Zero.
Wow.
Yeah, I get it, man. I'm with you.
It's it. And then another thing is, the fan base and Shy, you're right. Like it's too late for that era. Our fan base is divided thanks to this fanboy culture that we in. And Shy, you're definitely right about that. I try to get away from the being a fanboy sometimes. So I try to like get on everybody equally. But at the end of the day, I understand that when you get paid to lead, I'm going to bomb you.
Yeah.
When you don't lead. So when I see Burks give me 0 points, he's making 10 million, 30 million, his contract, I'm gonna bomb him before I get on any player that has a rookie scale, who's on a rookie scale deal right now. They're paid to develop. You're paid to lead. Quickly could go 1 for 10. Quickly 1 for 10 is different from Burks 1 for 10. I can't compare them the same. Diehard, you got multiple kids. You can't treat your 18-year-old how you treat the little one. It doesn't work the same like that.
Yeah, I have a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old. I don't treat the 7-year-old the same as the 5, because the 7-year-old been here 2 years on this earth. He should know better. If the 5-year-old is acting up and doing something not supposed to, the big one should be like, "Yo, Dad is gonna get mad. We shouldn't do that." He should know better. So even that, 2 years apart, you got to treat them a little bit different.
Yes.
So yeah. So I get it. I get what you're saying.
Yeah, the Knicks is. I'm just annoyed, man. I'm annoyed, man. It's getting annoying, and I'm so glad that people are finally catching on to Tibbs. Like, I'm happy about that because at the end of the day, dog, like, at times I get tired of like talking about our players, bro. I get mad when we constantly like imagine somebody walking, listening to the pod, and they walk in the street. I don't want to fucking hear about you dogging my Knicks players for 30 minutes straight, dog.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to tune into some and I'm hearing you bomb certain players every time I'm tuning into some, dog. Just tell me the real shit and tell me and just give me your opinion without having, like, keep the emotions out. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
and keep it like adult too, because it's like a lot of guys they talk about it, they're talking on like they're talking about Marvel Comics explaining to something like that, like are you talking about the game that is actually happening, or are you just talking about what's happening in your imagination or your feelings? Like people talk about certain guys like they like Spider-Man. Spider-Man's not real. RJ actually is real. So stop talking about these guys like that. That's a pet peeve of mine. Don't like if you're gonna talk about the game, now you want to talk about like some fictional shit. Let's talk about what happened in the game. You didn't see the game, I know already, but based off what you're saying. So you can't have a conversation with me about it.
Yep.
So that's why we're here. Leaders of this movement here of Knicks fandom and stuff. Like me and you tend to have different opinions about certain things, but we can still get to a certain point where we can have a conversation. That's the way it should be. I think that's what makes us work. But I think at this point now, I think me and you are like right. We're right here with each other now. Me- Out of everything that we've been through and having these conversations, I believe me and you are like this right now. We're like on the same timeline now.
Uh, Yo, so Diehard, like I said this to you. I said this to you. Now it's 2 years. Now it's going on 2 years. I said this to you 2 years ago. I said this to you a year ago. I said this to you over the summer. I'm saying it to you now once again. Why do you pick? Why do you win 21 games for me to watch Mo Harkless and Alfred Payton steal minutes? For you to draft Julius Randle's backup? For then 2 years later, I'm literally watching Julius Randle backup hustle harder than Julius Randle after Randle get paid. I'm watching fans scream the backup name and watching fans boo the starter. So tonight, typical Julius Randle, negative 22 in 32 minutes. And I don't even want to harp on this shit, because I feel like he's been a net negative every game this season. But it's neither here or there. Obi Toppin plus 20 in 15 minutes. Top has 13 points, 5 of 9 shooting, and 6 rebounds. Randle had 18 points, 6 of 17 shooting, and 7 rebounds. Y'all just said to you the other day, Obi Toppin was booty, like 2 podcasts ago. And now I'm saying to you on this podcast, why is Obi Toppin not playing more minutes? What the hell, bro? Just like the takes on this season is inconsistent. Yeah. The fucking Knicks is inconsistent. This is stupid.
They got us looking crazy out here, man. We can't make a valid take without, because the way that we play is just bugged out. But I agree with you, man. It's like let's say like a supervisor yelling at you about something that you're supposed to do this, supposed to do it that way. But meanwhile, the supervisor is drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, you trying to tell me how to do my job, but motherfucker, you are drunk. Like, you are drunk. You should be fired for drinking. So I mean, that's what we're dealing with here. We got guys that are doing this, playing a certain way or whatever, but they shouldn't even be on the team. They shouldn't be here. So we just fans that are stuck between a rock and a hard place, man. So right now we just stuck waiting for management to save us. Well, here it is too, man. The biggest date that you mentioned also is February 3rd, right? So that's when Randall's able to get traded. So now that's the first thing. Is Randall on the trading block? I mean, we can't say Tibbs or Leon because we don't know what the hell they're thinking. But if he becomes available, right? Is would you trade Randall, and what direction would you go in?
I don't know if he's available right now. I think they'll take calls for him. It's 50-50. It's 50-50, yo. 50-50 because it's like you can't really kick Randall in the back and say, we're gonna trade you a year later after you didn't help the team get to the 4th seed in the first playoff trip in like the past 8 years. The only one playoff trip that we've had. You get what I'm saying? You can't just look him in the eye and say that, because it's all about relationships.
Yeah.
But at the same time, basketball is a funny sport, and your window in basketball usually perceives as the talent that you have. So, I don't know what we can do, but I feel like Randall is going to be on the team after All-Star break. But what would State do if this was State's team?
Yeah.
Randall ass would have been out of here. He would have been right in Sacramento eating chopped cheeses, right with Tyrese Halliburton. He would have been eating Sacramento chopped cheeses already. If it was my team, and I would pick that direction. I would trade him for Fox. Literally, I would trade him for Fox, or I would pick the other direction, and I would try to trade him for Mo Bamba and give me Cole Anthony, and I take some more stuff. That's the deal that I want. But at the end of the day, like I don't think management is going to trade Randall. I would be surprised. So let's see. Do you think he's on the block though? The way he plays some nights though, it look like he's on the block. It look like he's been told, "Yo, man, we taking calls for you, brother."
Well, right off the bat, you already know what works. What works is RJ running the offense and this, that, and the other, right? So, when Randall gets the ball stops. He goes into double teams, this, that, and the other. So it's causing a conflict of what we're trying to do. So anyway, Sacramento is rumored to be interested in getting my man from Indiana. What's the guy's name? Sabonis. I'm seeing that that's like a rumor that they're interested in Sabonis. So if they're interested in Sabonis, that means that they might be interested in Randall. So my thing is, I think that's something that we should do. Or even if we can make it a 3-team trade, maybe send Randall to Indiana, Sabonis to Sacramento, and give us Fox. Something like that, something to that effect. Because I think something needs to be done with this. Because the whole shut the fuck up to the fans, and just the way that he's playing, Randall kind of might need to get the fuck out of here. Or either he needs to get out of here, or his role needs to be diminished. The responsibility needs to be taken out of his hands.
Bro, he will never ever recover from that shut the fuck up thumbs down thing. He's not gonna recover, yo. This shit gonna sink. I just don't know how fast it's going to take to sink. It looks bad, bro.
Yeah, but I tell you one thing, it makes you look good because you've been calling him a championship number 3 option, and I've been fighting with you that for like the last X-Men. Everybody fights you with that term, but I mean, you're looking exactly right there. He is a championship number 3 option. He should not have the responsibility that he has now. The problem with the Knicks is that we don't have that third guy. We might have him in Cam, but we'll never know because Tom Thibodeau's never going to play him. You know what I'm saying? And then also too, another point you also made is that with the 2K crowd. We had no crowd during the pandemic. That's why Randall was so good, because he went from being so good, MVP candidate last year, first time All-Star, to this year telling the fans to shut the fuck up. That's incredible. So that tells you right there that the fans not being in the stands is why he played so well. It's and you've been saying that, and people have been fighting you with that too, and you're absolutely right. So the signs point for Randall to get the hell up out of here. It's sad to say though.
Whenever I'm right, bro, something horrifically went wrong. That's how I view my opinion with the Knicks. Like if I'm flat out right about this team, the Knicks did something went wrong. Yeah. Something went wrong. Shit, I just don't, man. This Cam Reddish stuff. Cam Reddish is going to be the nail in the coffin for Tibbs. Yeah. That's going to be, damn, everybody call. Oh, I forgot my birthday's tomorrow. I'm like, yo, why everybody calling me? I was at, oh man. But yeah, man. That's all I got, dog. Man, I want to go get some type of Henny something. I need some Henny some, man.
Are you on the clock tonight? Until what time you get off?
I'm getting off at 11. I'm leaving this place.
So you lit. So what you got planned tonight?
Go out to the lounge, or we probably go to the casino in Jersey. Probably have some fun out there. I'm not happy though.
I got you.
I can't function when the Knicks lose, bro. Thank you, Kareem. I appreciate you. I can't function when the Knicks lose. I don't even like talking to people when the Knicks lose. I know that when I leave here and see my mans, oh man, when I leave here and see my man, I know for a fact I might curse them out tonight. So
yeah. Well, hopefully they give you a break, man. Because it is your birthday, so hopefully they don't engage you in Knicks talk, man, and let you
Oh
live for
my
one night.
fuck. Oh God, man. You know, as soon as I walk in the crib, yo, what's up with the Knicks, man? Why they got punched tonight, man? You know that's oh my goodness, yo. This is fucking
Yeah. All right, man. Well, are you off tomorrow? What's up?
yeah, I'm off tomorrow. The hell with work, man.
Yeah, man. So enjoy the night, man. Have a great night. Beautiful birthday and stuff.
I will,
You know.
man. We definitely gotta so the next pod that I wanna do, I wanna have a special guest. Right.
Okay.
I want I wanna have a pod where I wanna talk to me, I want it to be me, you, I wanna have Mark on this pod, and I wanna have Jay from Florida on this pod. I wanna
Okay.
because I need because I feel like I need certain people's opinions need to be heard more. I feel like when I watch a lot of people, because I try to view everybody's podcast, because I try to see like who's being the optimistic clown and who's not, and who's trying to just butt up the fan base. And I feel like more people who's objective about the Knicks should have more of a voice. That's all I'm saying. Because I'm sick of listening to pods and everybody. Don't tell me. I'm gonna give you an example. Don't tell me Mitch had 18 rebounds, but the guy he was matched up with, I don't know his name.
Facts. And then we play a good center, and Mitch Robinson don't show up.
Against Karl Anthony Towns, how many rebounds he had? He had 6.
There you go. Yep.
Yo, man, dog, man. Look, I guess you could put up the screen, man. They know where to find us, man. Stitcher, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, Player FM, Amazon Alexa. Yeah. But yo, people, me and Diehard definitely got something. We got something in the works too. So, it's gonna be an expansion of Diehard Knicks and state of the New York Knicks and its Diehard state of mind and yeah, it's gonna be we got some more coming soon.
Yeah, definitely, man.
Coming soon. But
yeah, definitely.
Yo, Dom, man, I'm out of here, man. Yo, thank y'all for the happy birthday wishes, man. Fuck Tibbs. I'm out of here.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all have a good night, man. Enjoy your night, State.
All right, thank you, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely tune into what's happening next, man. Me and State got this dire state of mind thing going, but we got a good thing going on here, man. So we want to keep building it up, man. So I want to say thank you to everybody that's been talking here at the end. John Infante, I got Nick Ewing here, Kareem especially. We got a Esco chosen. Just shouting you guys out before we get up out of here, man. Subscribe before you get out of here if you're not subscribed. Also to hit the thumbs up button on the way out as well, too, man. So I'll see you guys soon. Peace, pops. I love you. See you guys at the next one.